The last contribution is from the Bona Malwal Twitch Death community by Nichola Nyoul. Please, Nichola. Okay, Nichola. Please.
Thank you. Dr. Ahmed Al-Shahi. Thank you. All who have took upon themselves to come down today. We, the family and people of Twitch, we are very grateful to your efforts. Love to Uncle Bona. Myself, I am not going to talk too much about Uncle Bona. I will just say some bullets for him about him and my relation to him. First, I want to say today we are celebrating a life of a very, very important member of our family and our community in Twitch all over the world. First of all, I want to say, how did I come to know Bona Malwal? That's the question. Before I knew Bona Malwal, I came to know his sons, Ring and Akwe and Nyanut, the year Nyanut was born, 1964. That's where I came to know about Ring and Akwe and Manut. He's given to a blood relation between us, on his mother, on their mother's side. I'm not blood related to Bona Malwal. That is how I came to know Bona Malwal. And I came to know him again personally in 1965, before the massacre of Wow. He was touring South Sudan with Uncle Tumbra, which Tumbra, Kalaman Bol. They were touring South Sudan. They passed through Malakal, Wow, and they went to Juba. From there, they went to Khartoum. He came to see my uncle Bol, Victor Bol, in Wow, and that is the man who brought me to school. My father did not go to school. My father was elder brother of Victor Bol, and Bol took upon himself to educate me. Before he took me to school in Yorul, 1961. Then in 1964, he brought me back to Turkey. That's where I met those of Ring and Akwe. Ring was in first year and I was in fourth year elementary by then. Nyanut was born in that year. Those of Makol, their mothers were not married. And Mama Sarwa was not married yet. Although she was supposed to be married in 1968, but she decided to go to university rather than We all know, everybody has spoken about how Bona Malwal has contributed. But I know one thing. In 1965, when the massacre took place in Wow, that is the year he was arrested because of writing about the massacres in Wow. Genocide in Wow, and people were killed in the marriage of one of our aunties. I think yeah, and Wang is here. It is the marriage of their auntie to Shibrian chair. Their firstborn was called Jim 3 because of the gun that was That's the year my uncle was killed in that party with Dr. Babiji Akol Ajawit. the first veterinarian doctor in South Sudan. He was our neighbor in Wow. So when he wrote that thing in Vigilant, he was arrested and he was defended by those of Uncle Ambrose, those of Uncle Abelier, and Anti-Adapted was brought in Wow because he was in the party in which people were killed to be a witness of that massacre. And that is where Uncle Ambrose joined the dots. How Uncle Bona Malwal,
Nicola, yes, that's right.
yes, how Uncle Bona Malwal aided my education. In 1972, after the agreement, I was with my uncle Justice Nichola Nyoul Bol in Khartoum. And when the Addis Ababa agreement was signed, my uncle Nyoul Bol was transferred to Dubai. And I was to remain in Khartoum. I was a basketball player for the Catholic club who took responsibility to pay for my education and my feeding and all the things I need. However, I became sick of my life, so those of Australia and took me to their house. That is the time Bona Malwal was the Minister of Information in Sudan.
Okay.
That is the way, and he also contributed in the marriage of my sweetheart. Bona Malwal did, I will cut the rest out. What achievement did Bona Malwal did for Greater Baragazal and Twitch in particular? I will talk about 3 things. Number one, in Sekubri of Tarakwem. If you have been involved before, you know Tarakwem, that bridge was brought in by Bona Malwal in 1970s. It was being now, and wow, that's one thing. The other bridge he brought was during the peace agreement of the 2005 was Winrock Bridge. He made it to be done. Up to now, he's serving ABA, Twitch, and even Bantu and Gobial up to now. The last bullet point is that he was about to make asphalt road from Bantu to Wau. However, that one was sabotaged by people who think he was bringing Jalaba into the Junub. In London, Uncle Bona Malwal was always with the families in any small gathering. Him and Auntie Salwa became a godfather and a mother and a mother of our daughter with my wife, a joke. He was visiting every family during the Christmas with Marcot. And I'm not going to go into the other home affairs.
Thank you.
I will leave it here. And I thank you for your listening. I have to stop here because I think time is running out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will stop.